Exclusive.
What's good, YouTube? Your boy Joe Grizz here, the Team Avalanche, coming at you with another exciting deck profile. This time from my boy Eli, aka Too Curly, aka Chromostone. It's Chromostone, right?
It's Chromostone.
Chromostone on YouTube. If you want, his link will be down below in the description, so you can sub to him. Also, he's a great YouTuber as well. But I'm here today with his chain beat deck. Let's get into it. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. Chilling here at KFC.
KFC
out here.
with Manny. Alright, cool.
Manny and Samantha.
Yo, why you gotta put the camera to me though?
Yo, it's not your video,
I'm old
bro.
already. It's played out.
Yo,
I have a cool. Let's get into the deck profile. I'm gonna edit this shit out.
So,
Good.
First the monsters play triple wind-up rabbit.
White 3.
Well, this is pretty much the heart of the deck. You know, he could banish at any point, and it helps build up chains, and he works really well with another main card in the deck that you'll see later on. So yeah, he's just good, and he's a tanky target.
Broken.
Next up, 3 Thunderbird. He's essentially like Rabbit. He's just stronger, but he has to activate in something in response. So if these two ever hit the field together, they're never gonna leave except by their own effect. So I basically have infinite floaters with both of them.
It's broken.
And then he returns 1950, so he can run over everything. Last for the monsters, 2 Bear. I play triple tanky, so it gives me more targets. Not to mention, under the next card you'll see, people like to set monsters, and I could just do Bear effect, drop the tanky, and pop whatever is gonna get in my way. And Bear's just a good card.
Why not 2?
Why not 2?
Yeah.
I play 2.
I mean, why not 3? Sorry.
Because 3 can be cloggy. I mean, I like to normal summon only those other people, only the Thunderbird and the Rabbit, but yeah. Bear's just alright by himself. Alright, onto the spells. Triple Black Garnet. This is the heart of the deck. So basically, whenever a monster is summoned, their attack gets half, which means I can run over them with pretty much anything I have, and the opponent of the monster who was summoned gets a token. So the tokens are 800, which pretty much runs over everything that's less than 16. And I can also use the effect of Black Garden to pop all plant type monsters. The tokens are plants, and special a monster from the grave with the attack equal to the plants I destroyed. So if I have like 2 tokens, like one on my field, one on my opponent's, I can special Bear from the grave, and he's like the only target, but I hardly ever do it. But it's there for the option. And yeah, like I use this with Thunderbird and Rabbit because when they hit the field, this attempts to half them, and they chain their effect, so when they return, they're not halved anymore. So I just run over my opponent's token and stuff like that. So why? And then 3 tanky is just
Draw engine.
Yeah, and it gives wind-up Rabbit another 100. Same with Bear.
Thin out.
Yeah, it's a thin out. Plus, it kind of makes people think I'm playing something else if I go for Bear first turn. Then 2 terraformings for the Black Garden. I tested out 3, but the third one is usually dead. I was thinking of playing Ceolivary Calcos, which would kind of make me play a third.
Yeah.
But yeah, and that's good. And then for the last is 2 Powder Dualities, just generic consistency.
1 out 3.
Oh, wow.
That's that too. I know.
I mean, I don't really special summon a lot except under like Black Garden, but otherwise that's it. Because like Thunderbird and Wind-Up Rabbit return, they don't special. Alright, now onto the traps. Triple Compulse. This is, I honestly think, next to Phoenix Chain is probably the best trap this format. I bounce everything, your Draco Sack, your everything else. And it's a chainable card, even if they MST.
Nigga says it bounces Draco's sack. That's crazy.
Bounce the sack.
Yes, go.
Moving on.
Double Mirror Force.
2 Mirror Force. It's just, mass removal is really good this format. It punishes bad players. Same with Double Torrential.
Yeah, because they like to overextend.
And I really like Torrential, especially like, let's say I'll just have a Thunderbird or like a Wind-Up Rabbit, and it's like you're in a top decking situation, you have to normal or something like that, or even if it's your first turn and I set you back, you just summon, I go Torrential, chain effect, and you just went minus, and my monster's coming back.
With a vengeance.
Yep, and 2 bottomless for I used to think this didn't work on the Garden, but it does because the monster comes out first with full attack, and if the summon goes through, then they're half, but I can bottomless when they summon. But I was thinking of taking these out because of the dragons, but I can like bottomless your Exceeds and stuff like that. So, and then 2 Accumulated Fortunes. You build up chains pretty quickly in this deck with Rabbit and Thunderbird, and that's already 2 chains. 2 chains. And like your opponent will activate things also, so this helps. I was playing 3, but the third one was often dead, so it helps with draw power. And then 2 Needle Ceilings. It's like another Torrential.
Why do Needle Ceilings? Like, what do you like that card for?
Well, the field fills really quickly with the tokens and stuff like that. I was thinking of taking one out to play something else because it can be dead, but honestly, like let's say there's a single monster I want to get over and it can't be like targeted or something like that, then I'll have my field with like a rabbit and a thunderbird, and then when they summon, I'll have a token. That's 4 monsters already. Activate this. Your monster's gone. I lose the token, but then I can chain my 2 monsters and I'll get them back. Yep, that works with Draco Sack and tokens and everything. Yeah, and water because they swarm a lot. And then 2 Robin Goblin. This is a sort of a personal tech, but I just like it because like I'll do damage running over tokens and stuff like that, and I'll clear your field, and then I'll just drop all the cards you have in hand, and you don't have anything to come back with. This is good against pretty much everything except Dark Wolves because they get their effects. Then 2 Macro. I hate water. It's honestly the worst matchup for this deck.
And dragons now.
And well, actually no, this probably isn't really good against dragons. So you get to search off of it, but yeah, otherwise, and it adds to the chain. It's something I can just activate, and it hurts Fire Fist. And then 2 Pollinosis. I tribute a plant monster, and I have my own Solemn. So I play the tokens. It's really good. Can be dead sometimes, but it's usually
What's
live.
the main?
Huh?
What's the main?
The main? It's 40 cards. And then lastly, 1 Warning, 1 Judgment. Just pretty much stable. And Starlight, because I run a lot of back row. Okay, onto the extra. I mean, you don't really exceed and stuff in this deck, but if you do get the off chance, well, first the starters for the Starlight Road. 1 Zemains, just generic. Tempo. Levier, this works well like when they go to Bottomless Bear, I can just special it back, stuff like that. 1 Giga Brilliant, boost up my guys more. Leviathan, generic rank 3. Acid Golem, for those times you have to run over things. And then for the rank 4s, I play Cowboy, just good. You get that Ukazi damage at the end. Dweller for Dark Worlds and Mermaids and everything else that macro doesn't hurt. My Stroke, Black Ship, just good, get over Gachi and stuff like that. And it's just a good card. And then Photon Poppy is just those cards my opponent sets, flip them back up and do your damage. Gemini Pro run over Ophion. Speaking of Ophion, I run Ophion because you run the 2 Thunderbirds, and it works really good against the Dragon matchup. And then lastly, 1 Utopia, just because those times where you have to sit on Utopia.
Hey!
I think maybe.
And then lastly, you have to play all these tokens. You have to play all these tokens or else you're going to lose all the time.
What about side?
Side, this deck doesn't really side, but I mean, if
We don't have a side right now, but that's the main deck. You don't need the side right now. Side is personal tech. Nobody ever goes to side anymore.
Yeah.
Yo, well, you have
But regardless, that's pretty cool though.
Yeah.
Have you played this deck in tournaments yet?
I haven't like local stuff like that, but pretty much.
How have you done with it so far?
It's really fun. It's an excellent meta call because there's pretty much nothing you can do to prepare for this deck, and it's a bunch of engines all together. It's just really fun. And like I don't have to main MSTs and stuff like that because all my monsters chain, so there's no need for it.
Alright, so that's pretty much it. Once again, this is my boy Eli, aka what is it?
Too curly.
Too Curly, aka Chromastone. His link will be down below in the description, right there, down below in the description. You can sub to him. He's a great YouTuber. There's Sam. He is gonna do it. Yes. And that was him with his Black Garden Chain Beat deck. Just broken. All right. But it's your boy Joe Grizz, TheTeamAvalanche signing out. Once again, if you want me to continue doing YouTube videos and having great giveaways, please click the ads that are on the videos. Click them, because if I make the more money I make, the more giveaways I can have, and the more prizes there are for y'all. And who doesn't want to go plus for free?
Yeah.
So this is your boy Joe Grizz, TheTeamAvalanche signing out, saying peace, YouTube. Later, Eli.